Welcome back to Stationeers!
Oh, aren't you just glad you clicked on this video with that
I'm fucking glad you did, because this game...
bright and lively intro.
Great!
Yes.
This game's awesome. We are continuing our base after many of you exclaimed your love.
Oh my god. This thing is shitting out sheets.
Yeah, no, I've set this...
Oh my god, there's loads.
Pizza boxes, isn't it? So, so we're going to expand the base. So by doing that, we're going to put down some iron frames to make literally the base of the base.
Collected a load.
I've got a
nice
load
and wide. That'll give us a nice lot of space to work with.
Oh, you probably have, yeah.
Right, so first things first, try putting that iron frame down. You should just be able to right click and it'll place it. There you go.
I know how to build an iron frame, man. God.
Come on,
God, I need some sheets though.
Yeah, I'll make those sheets now. You also need to, I believe...
We need to mine up this shit.
Yeah, that would help. Okay, right, we need some iron. I'll smelt some iron.
Iron frame.
Oh, sun's coming up. Sun's coming up. I need to angle that truck. Can you get out there and angle that motherfucker?
Oh, solar power boy.
Solar panel angle boy. What we might fucking attempt today, I say today, during this recording session, is automating the solar panel with a computer system.
Okay.
Which is really complicated. I'm not even going to pretend to know how to do it without looking at a guide. Because you have to create like a logic system using like a few different things. So
how far do we want this base to go out
here? Why isn't
until then?
outputting?
In terms of how big do we want this to be? Should we build it outwards or should we
make
start
it the
walls?
widest
outwards
boy you've ever seen?
Outwards. So one of the things that we came up against when I was building my offline base was don't try and limit your size too much. Like the challenge comes with pressurizing it, because the bigger it is, the harder it is to pressurize in terms of you need more oxide. But by and large, it's just a pain in the ass when your base is too small. Yeah. So just make a nice wide space, so we can have space for our machines.
I want like a condo
for our routing.
Yeah, like a condo style.
Do you have any more sheets, truck? Because I started building over here now. I can't.
You need iron sheets.
We need sheets. Did I tell anyone how good the UI is? You
were mentioning it last time.
Iron frames there, truck.
And I certainly took it on board.
You get used to it. It never gets better. I'm not going to lie to you and say, wow, I actually love this. I can see why they did it, but I'm now totally used to it. And it's guys, these iron sheets are really building up here. If you can pick up these pizza boxes, that would be great.
Yeah. Where do I put these iron sheets?
Iron sheets you fill the frames with. So if you right-click in the frames, I think you need a certain tool. I think it's a blowtorch.
Oh, okay. On my left hand, different hand.
If you put a blowtorch in your hand,
I'm going to put the sheets in, and you switch to your other.
Turn it off a sec.
Tool belt.
Yes, you got to switch your mining belt for your tool belt.
This is what I don't like. The belt thing.
The
belt thing's annoying as shit.
Makes it awkward.
5 and then.
I had 2 belts, right?
Yeah, you got a mining belt and a
that there, and then
a tool belt. You should have as well. Just make sure you put your mining drill back on your mining belt to save space.
Yeah, look at me go.
Okay.
There you go. Bam. So you should be able to just do it twice. It will use up 2 iron sheets.
And I got that reoccurring sound.
Yeah. So there's a button. So how to stop that shot is to just at the end catch it just right. Okay.
Perfect. Iron frame there.
Yeah. Pick up.
Another iron frame. Oh, iron frames down. Oh, we're making progress over here, lads. Iron frames being put down, left, right, and centre.
If you place the sheets, I'll do the
frames.
I'll do the sheets.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say.
And you do, and I'll weld the sheets. You place the frames. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Words, innit?
We need to mine out some of this hole.
It's nice to be in the day, isn't it? It's nice.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in a hole now.
Nighttime really sucks.
Yeah, it does. Well, later on we can get lighting for our base, which will make it look a bit better. Which I always insist on having lights on in the base, even though they use a lot of power, because I didn't want to come to space to live in a cave.
Yeah, well that's it.
Let's be honest. Yeah, that's fair.
Like,
who does?
It's like, yeah, they use loads of power, and all they, you could just use your head torch, but it's like, no. Actually, that's a good point. Whilst it's daytime, remember to turn your head torch off.
Oh, that's off.
Mine was still on.
What's my battery on?
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
It's super embarrassing. Right, I'm just.
So how do I build up walls? Do I want to start building up walls at all? Like maybe we can start that process.
No, honestly, it's not worth it until we're ready to pressurize. Don't bother with walls.
Okay, so how wide do I want to go then? Not very wide.
I'd say go a bit wider over here. So try and so if we treat what we've done so far as the center, and then just widen out like let's say 3 panels further out.
Right.
I'd say. Okay, so building an electronics printer will eventually let us to get to a fabricator, which we can create queues of goods. So when we make stuff, pretty fucking cool. I know you're
Queues
excited.
of stuff.
So right now with the auto lathe, you select what you want to make, and then it'll just make as many of them as it can with the goods inside it.
Yeah.
But with the fabricator, eventually what we can get, we have a computer terminal that we can queue up different items to build on.
Roger.
Which is really cool.
Nice. Is that ice there? What is that?
Nice, baby.
It's mining
What?
ice. Yeah, it is.
No, don't bother. Don't mine it yet. Because it'll melt.
Pointless.
It'll melt in your hands.
Absolutely pointless.
Really?
Unbelievable
It'll
that you'd
turn
even
to ash
think
in
of
your
doing
mouth. It'll melt in your hands because of the sun.
Of course. The
Idiot.
sun is a boiling hot ball of gas
It is.
in the
Idiot.
sky. Okay, so now we've done those plates.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we need to expand much further out, do we?
Yeah. No, let's go another ring again. You know what I mean?
Okay, wow. So we're on an asteroid, right?
We're on a moon.
Are we on the moon?
Well, sort of. It's not.
Or on
I mean,
a moon.
the map is called Moon, but this has holes in it and all sorts of other weird shit. So,
Moons have holes.
yeah, but like straight through to the other side.
Moons have holes.
Are you suggesting a holy moon
Moons do have
suddenly
holes.
doesn't constitute a moon?
Moons have craters.
How dare you declassify the category of a moon just based on its
Oh,
foliage?
you're one of those guys that defends fucking.
Like, all right, the moon.
What?
You defend Pluto, don't you?
Pluto's a fucking moon. There's
He's a
nothing to
Pluto
defend.
defenderist.
Nothing to defend.
The moon's a liberal
It's a
lie,
moon.
guys. All right.
Don't label
The
it a
moon
moon.
is a liberal lie. I'm glad somebody here is talking sense.
And there are several videos to prove it. All right.
Several YouTube janky videos.
Have you guys
to
got
prove
any
it.
spare cable on you?
Ooh,
Yes.
let me just check my backpack.
Yes, I do.
But
But you can't have it.
let me just change my tool belt. 1 second. Just need
Yeah,
to
I've got one.
go down to this.
One
select
cable.
That.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
And hold
Do you want
5.
it?
Yeah.
Swap
Asshole.
it. Press
I'll
5.
take it.
I got 49.
Oh, yes. Chuck them on the ground, son.
Okay, let me just
And together with my one, that makes
go
50.
back into my backpack.
So
Go to the empty space. Press F. Press 5. Press F.
it's simple. It's intuitive. It
F
feels
on
like
the
you're actually in
cable.
the game.
And then press Q, as I've let them out of my grip.
it.
Feels like you're
Fantastic.
really
Press
there.
5 again. Close menu, and now I'm
Feels
back
like I'm
in.
directly interacting with the game.
I feel like I should
Thank you, Rocket.
really commentate every time I select something out of my menu because it's a lengthy process. One day, Dean will get the fucking picture. He'll get that. Wait,
Dino.
maybe this is actually a dumb idea,
Dano.
but fuck it, it's different. So
Just-
who cares?
Just
I
have
like
a-
to be different.
Oh,
Dean,
man.
I want to press
Dean.
tab and have a cursor. That's it.
I
Yeah,
That's
come
it.
on,
love how
Dean.
girl shit to
son of a
say.
bitch. Look, you made something that has really, really fucking cool potential, and now I'm just annoyed that I've got to go 20 steps to
Accessibility
get my
for
fucking
you
tool
and
belt
me
off.
here.
Okay, we need to make steel now.
How do we make steel?
It's a bit of a bugger.
Do we need to find steel?
No, we need
It's
to
an
we
alloy.
need to create it as an alloy. So 3 parts iron to 1 part coal, and then we also need to put 2 kinds of ice in it to create the right pressure and temperature
What kind of
gas
ice?
mix.
Oh my god.
So we need to put, I think it's 1 volatile to 2 oxide, and that'll create the
Right.
ideal temperature and pressure within the furnace
Jesus.
to create steel.
Oh my god.
Right. Well, I'm just going to empty my waste tank on you, and then
That's
float
fair.
over. The opposite
Okay.
way.
So what happens when you empty your waste tank?
I don't know. Let's find out.
There it is.
There it is, my waste tank. But surely I need that because where's my waste going now, Trot?
Might be-
I'm pooing myself. Where's
You
it
are
going?
Just shitting out into a
Is
little
that going
hole.
into my suit?
Oh yes, it's going to the oxygen
I'm
supply.
going to need that canister.
That's such a big canister.
It's a big one. I've got a lot of. Oh, come on, don't judge. Got a lot of built-up waste going on.
Why don't we
That
have
space trip
vacuum
to get
sealed?
here was nuts.
I want a vacuum sealed suit except for a little butthole opening.
What was it? What film was it where it was that one on Mars where
Yeah, Suicide Squad.
The
yeah,
Martian?
Suicide Squad. Yeah, it was Suicide Squad. Yeah, no, it was The Martian, where each of their poops was dried up and then put into little sachets,
Fermented.
and then he like could use it to
Mm.
create soil and water and stuff.
Mm.
It's fertilizer.
Hot, right?
Yeah,
Made me
yeah.
hot for Matt Damon.
I know. Well, I mean, I just want my poop to be individually packaged.
Yeah, I just like the
Yeah.
idea of somebody being that delicate with it.
Yeah.
How do we make
It's like
Ziploc
someone
bags?
taking care
Miss?
of my
What do we put
dirty
in
little
this
shit.
electroprint to make Ziploc bags for shit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's end game stuff.
That's probably quite endgame, yeah.
I need more. I need more frames. To be honest, let me. Should we start this machine going?
Yeah, hold on. I'm building a furnace so we can create steel.
Oh, yes.
Steel boy.
Steel boy.
Is there a way we can make this battery charger more efficient? I feel like
Well, I think that was...
What?
What do you mean more efficient?
It's too far away, you know. It's just like in the middle here.
That doesn't... I mean, you can move it for sure. That doesn't affect distance.
Oh, no, I know
don't
what Trot's
think
trying to do. He's trying to
affects
beautify.
Yeah, it's just, you
Trying
know,
to make it
here,
look
you
That's
good.
know.
okay. You
He's
can do
trying to
that.
make
You
it
just take it
a
down and
beautiful
just cut the
place.
wires down.
Can it just go on the side of the solar panel here?
Yep. Although
Okay.
we don't want to use up too much space on the side of the solar panel because we're going to need to build the computer against the side of this block at some point.
Trot,
And
you
that
didn't think
will
about
take
that,
up
did
a
you?
full side.
You didn't
No,
take
it's
that
fine.
into
Move it for now.
consideration?
It's
No,
not.
No, Trot, leave it
No,
where
I
it
feel
is.
like an idiot now.
I think what you...
I feel like I've been ratted out.
The
Yeah.
only thing we need to worry about is when eventually we
cut some
pressurize the
cable.
base. We can't take down walls at that point, obviously, because you'll vent the atmosphere.
Look how quickly I can
Ah.
coil up a
And
cable.
everything gets sucked down in space.
Yeah, that'd be annoying. I kind of
Yeah,
really
it's
want to
pretty
see
annoying.
what happens, though.
Okay,
Just-
right. I've got our furnace.
Can I make like a 1x1 cube of like pressurized room? Is it hard to do?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, no, actually, no, it's not. But it's hard to maintain. It's pointless right now.
Yeah.
Really pointless.
Or even for
It wouldn't even be entertaining.
demonstrating purposes. It like a
Pointless
little, I'm in a
for us.
little cube. I'm perfectly pressurized, and boom, I open the door and everything gets sucked out.
Sucked out.
Like,
yeah.
is that not something that we all want to see? I think we do.
I
I think
mean,
ultimately,
it will happen eventually accidentally
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah,
believe me.
yeah.
Right, so this is the furnace. It doesn't require power.
Yeah.
It requires ice.
and love,
Certain kinds of
love
ice.
and ice. Okay.
Okay, but luckily, there's two kinds of ice very nearby.
I see
Okay?
some ice right here. I'll start mining it.
It needs to be a certain kind of ice.
Wait, this is fucking mega silicon. What is this?
Yeah, that's silicon,
that's
I think.
not what I want. It looks like ice, but it's not.
Ice and silicon easily
very
mixed
different. Very different.
What you need is
They're
you,
both
need,
icy blue.
you don't want ice, you want oxide ice.
Oxide ice.
And then you also need volatile, which is another kind of ice.
So regular
Basically,
ice is a no-go.
Here we go. I got oxide here. Also, it will melt if you held in your hand in a warm environment for too long.
Hmm.
Obviously.
I wish it would tell me what I'm selected on.
Yeah,
Why is it not telling me what
because
that
that would be
is?
too Minecrafty.
True.
And who would want to
Right,
use
so-
that system?
Those are
in
glass
one
sheets.
of the most successful games of the last
Perfect.
10 years. Huh?
Glass sheets. That's what I accidentally swapped.
I found a load of oxide. I think I'm going to be alright on the ice front.
Do you want regular ice at all?
What, like meth?
No, it says it says ice in
No,
brackets.
regular
water.
ice we don't need right now.
Okay.
What
Do
I
you
do
wanna
need
get
is
iced?
volatile. It's like red.
Do you
I
want
thi-
glass sheets?
I know there's some over here.
Should we get blasted?
Anyone want glass sheets?
Is this more meth talk?
It's whatever you want it to be.
I want
Look,
it to
we're in
be more.
space, all right. There's no law here.
It's a really bad time to get addicted to meth, isn't it?
It's a bad time because honestly, we don't even have a pressurized building,
yeah.
so we can't even.
I left
know.
space with a meth addiction and I'm on edge.
I'm just annoyed that I can't.
this tidy?
I can't
Is that
wash
nice?
this suit because I've been in it for.
Does this
weeks
still
now.
work, Smith?
What?
Is that
Is
you?
it connected to the power?
Yeah, well, I've connected both the data and the power to it. I don't think it needs both.
What
But
kind of?
I don't know who I am. Because I've...
Nah,
Haven't
it doesn't need the data right now.
What?
Data allows it to be programmed later on. And
What's
stuff,
your up
but-
and down trot on the data?
Huh?
What's your speed?
North and south?
No,
All right,
it's
boys.
the speed of the data link.
Oh.
What are we looking at? Is it
Fi-
fiber?
Yeah, 5.
Is it straight to the house, or
Kill-
is
it's
it's going
kilobits,
through a copper?
though.
Because
Mm.
Okay.
you're looking at a little bit of a slowdown there. If
It's
you're going via
copper.
Oh,
Copper to
for
the cabinet.
fuck's sake.
It's cops to the cabinet, mate.
Look, I mean,
Sorry.
that's fine, but it's not as good as
It's
it
not
could
nice, no.
be. To the premises, please. Sort yourself out.
Cops
That
to the
battery
cab.
charge is
Okay, right. One.
not
gone
going to
in.
remotely access
Wait,
internet
deliver
on its
oxide.
own.
Another oxide going in, and then the one piece of volatile going in. Bam. So we got the gases in there that hopefully we should need. Now we go to our supplies and
Right.
we get some coal. So it's 3 iron to every 1 coal to create steel, because obviously steel in real life is iron with carbon
Iron
added,
with carbon
and
added.
our best source of
And our
carbon
best
is
source of
coal.
carbon is coal.
He's
So-
just repeating
and
what you're
so-
saying. He's just repeating what
If I
you're
put
saying.
in
If I put in
15
Is this how you got into
copper,
space?
50 copper,
sorry, 15
to
coal.
be honest,
That's-
they shouldn't have let me on the ship, Trot.
You just copied
what?
someone, didn't you?
I was literally sat next to somebody who really knew what they were doing,
and he just
and then I
mimicked them.
sabotaged them by giving them a laxative the day before they had to go.
And you
So
just
then they
copied their
called me up and
answers.
said, "Oh, you were the next best person."
Holy
Obviously,
shit.
I made a
I
couple
need
of the answers
17
wrong
more
on the
iron
test
ore.
because that's natural, isn't it?
Has anybody got any iron ore in their binding belts?
Let me just
Yes.
press a few buttons here.
How much you got?
Which ore? Sorry?
Glass sheets.
Iron ore.
Yeah, I've got iron ore.
I need 17.
I probably have
No,
that.
no iron ore from me, sir. But I'm
But
pretty sure I dropped some.
I have to swap belts, and I really don't fancy that right now.
I just finished that bit of wiring, yeah?
Done.
Good.
The wiring. So now I will swap my belt.
Yeah, that's working.
Do you like that? It's tidy, isn't it? It's hot.
Tidy.
I'm the beautifier of this domain.
You're saying 0.0 degrees centigrade. Is that
That's
something
external. Then you've got internal temperature as well.
Is this iron?
They all say 0.
What? Turn your AC on your suit, press 2 and then find AC. Does it say AC?
Press 1, yeah.
Fiddle with
No,
that
it's 2.
until...
AC off right now, yeah? So it must be on.
Yeah,
Right.
it is, yeah.
Because if it says off, it means on in this game.
Oh, the ore's all
Like,
rolling down this hill. What?
The sun's up.
Yeah, I've already angled
Ah,
it.
Yeah,
don't
turn
worry.
okay.
the lights off.
Sorry.
Anyway, so they called me up. I got a couple of the questions wrong, but I was still the next best. And they sent me on the ship with you guys.
Who was the other guy?
Oh,
He
no,
was
he
a
died.
rocket scientist.
I gave him too much.
Some guy called Elon.
He ended up, he shat out everything.
Mm.
in
Oh, was
his
it all the
system.
meth?
And then he just ended up shitting blood.
Right.
And died. Blood
Hey guys,
loss.
just,
Oh, that's
just come see
awful.
this a sec.
On the toilet. I mean, yeah, imagine.
What a way to go. Just like Elvis Presley.
Yeah, he lived alone. He was dedicated to space.
So if
This
you,
is his life.
guys,
Sorry.
just come see this for 1 second. If you hover over this window, yeah,
Says 45.
you see I got 45 iron, 15 hydrocarbon, which is
Yeah.
coal, right? So 15.
What am I hovering over?
So I need 3 iron over the window, the central window here.
Oh, yeah.
So it should be 3 iron to 1 carbon to 1 coal, which is obviously 45 iron. You put it in its ingot, in its raw ore form, not in its ingot form.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then I've put 2 oxide and 1 volatile ice in here.
Yeah.
Then we press this up here.
Volatile ice.
Yeah. See now,
That's
if you look on
pressurizing.
if you hover over the
It will produce
the
60 grams of ingot.
yeah,
dial
so,
at the top,
so if you
or-
hover over the dial at the top, it's giving us an optimum thing.
Mhm.
So bam, that's good to go now. So bam, just like that, we've made
That.
60 grams.
Perfect.
That will actually get too hot or too high a pressure if you put too much.
So it's gotta be in the
volatile
sweet green
or ice.
spot, is it?
Yeah, it's got to be in the sweet spot to make the certain stuff. So different alloys require different pressures.
Oh, okay.
Um,
And how were you changing that pressure?
by adding more or less of different kinds of ice.
Oh, okay.
So oxide is ice that contains oxygen,
Right.
which is obviously the oxidizer,
Mhm.
and then the volatile contains essentially the fuel,
Right.
which is like, let's say it's like propane, for example, within an ice.
Ross, have you done
Okay.
your space stretches this morning?
My space stretches. No, I didn't really do them.
Oh fuck! You did the space stretches.
Well, I'm still trying.
Notice you're a bit stiff over
I'm
there.
still awkward because I shat a little bit in my suit earlier on because
Oh.
of the waist thing.
Yeah, no,
And now there's no way to take it off. I can't take it off.
it's
Otherwise, the
fucking
atmosphere
disgusting.
just
Here I
fucking
am
out.
trying to beautify this place, and you're just shitting
That's
all
the
over
real
it.
reason I wanted that 1x1 atmosphere.
How is this thing
cube.
functioning on a floating nothingness?
Look, there are very accurate things in the game. There are very inaccurate things in the game. This is one of those inaccurate things in the game.
Yeah.
It's allowed to float.
It's placed,
However,
but it's flowing.
you need to be very scientific with what you put in it.
We can have a
But it
UI
will-
without a fucking mouse.
But it will float.
All right, boys, I've
Alright.
created
Cursor
I've created
input.
something beautiful. So this is a station battery.
Oh,
This
This
is
beast.
gonna be the fucking.
Christ.
1 sec, I just need to stick my.
It's going to be the power cell for the
battery
entire area.
on charge.
It's our station battery.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, is it
So-
stores residual energy.
Yes.
Oh,
So,
nice. Connect it
This
up to the solar
means
panel.
that we can hook it up to a solar panel. So the power that we don't use, so every energy generating source we have, so it's the solar, eventually more solar panels, and also this coal generator here for emergencies.
Yeah.
We'll first route into the back of this. If you come
Sorry,
around
you
the
guys
back.
have got your lights on, just letting you know.
Oh yeah, thanks. So in the back here, there's the stationary battery input. That is gonna route all the
charging.
power we generate
Wait.
into here, and then every bit of power that we do take from it has to come out this side. So this
Okay.
way, any excess power we generate will go through here. However, the coal generator will generate too much power for the cables to support at the moment. So we need to put a transformer on it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Trot, if you want to route the cable coming off of the solar panel,
Is this a good position for this battery then?
yeah, we could
here?
probably move it.
I mean, or do you want it like closer to the solar panel? Does it need to be
Well,
just in line
eventually
with
what we'll
something?
do is create a power generation room,
Mm-hmm.
which will be pretty nice.
So, Trot, how did you find the journey to space? Is it something you want to do more?
Actually,
often?
quite traumatic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't actually in the cockpit with you, if you remember.
Were you
What?
clinging onto the outside?
I was clinging onto the outside.
Why were you doing
Thank
that?
fuck for these modern day suits.
Yeah, they're a
I
marvel.
can
aren't
deal
they?
with like
Why were
atmospheric
you
pressure.
doing that though? That's not really.
I'm
something
not
you-
supposed to be on this program, is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
I didn't pass the test. I never entered the test.
You didn't pass the test. I cheated. The only
You
reason-
cheated.
It's
I was
the only one who
literally-
actually qualified.
Did
All I was
qualify?
doing was like, just snuck in, fencing, trying to get a nice Instagram photo. The rocket's taking off.
That's fair enough, yeah.
Before I know it, I get the urge to fucking grip on.
Yeah.
And now I'm here.
No, you're here.
Moving a solar panel.
What did you hashtag it?
I never got the
Did
photo
you have time?
uploaded.
You didn't have
There's no
time?
internet out here.
No.
Hashtag lol.
Why is there wheat on the floor?
It's probably because
Oh, I tossed him.
Just throwing our wheat supply on the floor.
you
Yeah.
don't
we don't
need
need
it.
We don't need him,
It's
Trump.
not in the game yet.
I want to make a full farm with animals.
Oh, you do you? Well, guess I don't want to have to press 6 buttons to get one thing.
But we
But
can't have
we can't have what we want.
what we
Trump.
want.
Look,
That's not how it is.
You want what you want, Trot. Design your own game.
I want space pigs.
Space pigs?
Space pigs don't need oxygen to breathe.
Oh. Why do you want that? That sounds awful.
Why?
We can eat them.
Well, we could make
You befriend them.
giant-sized tardigrades.
What the fuck is this?
Giant tardigrades, little space
It's
bears.
a floating platform with like liquid here and an egg.
Was that the egg I threw?
I think it is. It's down in this little divot. But there's a
Silver. I
plate.
found some silver. Any use for silver?
Plate of water.
Bring a
here.
little bit. Not much.
Silver. We can make some nice
Iron
jewelry.
And coal and nickel and brass. Ingvar and steel and stuff.
Ding, ding, ding.
I can see her rainbow. See
Metal
a
rainbow. Metal
Oh, no,
rainbow.
I think I might be lost.
too. Follow the light torches.
They don't render
Shit.
at a distance.
Fuck then.